Some of y'all are gonna jump and be like, that's just her, that's just how she wants to look. But you can't look at these two photos and think it's the same aesthetic, and this can't be the same woman who said this.
Who wants to be black? I don't understand that. I really just can't comprehend it.
It's the fact that they know colorism is such a...
Oh, sookie now. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. Now, I've heard of catfishing, but I never in my whole life heard the word black fishing until now. And now we're about to dive into it. As you saw, Bhad Bhabie is being called out because of those pictures where, she looks a little ethnic in the picture. I don't know, man. And they say she's black fishing. The black community is saying that she's black fishing. Now, we got to dive into this. Now, I tried to do a deep dive on YouTube, like Bhad Bhabie BLACKFISHING, thinking all this stuff would pop up recently. And nah, they've been claiming this for like 2 years. I've seen all these pictures of her. So we going to get into this. I think this is an interesting take. Now, do I agree with it totally? Before we get into that, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all of the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, hit that subscription button. We're almost at 45,000 subs. We got to get to 50K, then 100K, then a milli, baby. And I need your guys' help to do that. So, if you're rocking, you know what to do. But other than that, it's your favorite 40-year-old FUQ boy. Let's get it. 40.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
And this is not, I don't drink liquor. This is electrolyte water. All right, let's get into this Bhad Bhabie story. I'm going to pull it up big on the screen for you guys to see. Now, don't forget my new song, Prophecy, the music video, okay? The music video is on the channel. Check that out. Show it love. But just released, streaming on all digital platforms, I have a new single called Plandemic featuring Mad Child and Stevie Stone. Check that out on all digital streaming platforms, and let's get into this. Now, I'm just going to bring this back and bring it on the big screen, and then maybe I'll go back and forth or something. We'll see. But, yeah, I thought, hold on, let me do this so when we do come back, it's ready for y'all. All right, here we go. All right, this is what we got here, man.
So the Shade Room just posted this not too long ago. Bhad Bhabie flexing her blonde on the gram. Y'all like... And this is why I hate the Shade Room, because y'all...
That is crazy. Yo. This is the Catch Me Outside chick. She looked black as hell, dog. Damn.
Post inflammatory stuff like this, knowing that a lot of your followers are black, just to get a reaction out of us. And I know some of y'all are gonna jump and be like, that's just her, that's just how she wants to look. But you can't look at these two photos and think it's the same aesthetic, and this can't be the same woman who said this.
Who wants to be black? I don't understand that. I really just can't comprehend it.
As she says that,
it's the fact that they know colorism is...
She said that with a black scent. You know what they talking about, the black scent? It's like, let me give an example for y'all that don't, you know what I mean? So it's me. Hi, Jimmy, how you doing? My name is Robert Houston. I live at, down the street. Just wanted to come over. But then it's like, hey, yo, what up, man? Hey, what's good with you, baby? Yo, how you living, man? Hey, yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, let's get it, dude. Yeah, man, I'm going to be down the way. Let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Yeah, man, I got you for sure, dude. That's a black scent. That's what they call a black scent. Or they'll be like, oh, you're acting black, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. There's now, when you hear her talk like that, and what she's saying is kind of wild considering... I mean, this picture right here, she literally looks kind of like, I want to say like Nicki Minaj kind of from this little angle where her eyes didn't like, okay, look at this, you guys. Look at this. This looked like the ghetto white chick, that lives in the apartments, you know what I mean? So-and-so's baby mama got the hair dye, got the little cuts in her eyebrows, yeah. But then this over here looking like some Nicki Minaj. Nicki Massage. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. This is kind of wild.
Women who said this.
Who wants to be black? I don't understand that. I really just can't comprehend it.
I mean, not trying to profile. I'm not trying to be that guy. I really not. I don't like profiling, man. But, you know, there is like the way she's talking is, you know, if you were going to profile or stereotype, if you wanted to, you know, it's that black, you know, or sorry, it's the white chick who they say is acting black, you know, with the black saying blah, 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 wearing the hoop rings, wearing the, you know what I mean? I get, but it's kind of weird when you're like, well, what's acting black and what's acting white? And why would you say that's acting black? I agree. I ain't trying to profile. I ain't trying to stereotype. I'm just saying, when you out there and you see certain patterns and a certain demographic of people act a certain way, you start targeting that. That's why when you see black comics, every time they act like a white dude, they're like, hi, I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you. Or they're like, yo, bro, cowabunga, dude. Like that's acting white, right? It's just stereotypes we make up as humans. That's what we do. But it is wild to hear it be like, who, I don't want to be black. Talking with a black accent. I ain't even trying to be black. And then she looked like Nicki Minaj in those photos. Weird. And again, I've never even heard of the term blackfishing until now. It's actually very creative, based off catfishing. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Lord of mercy.
It's the fact that they know colorism is such a issue deeply rooted in our communities that they know that they can come in and do stuff like this and still get support. This is the same woman y'all made a millionaire.
The comments on her post are absolutely brutal. Again, people saying Black China. Did she get a race change? She's a whole different color. Is she doing brown face? So, that's the... I want to know what you guys think, all right?
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting take. Hold on, let me look up what colorism is. You know, I don't be diving into this, the whole racial. I mean, it just be, dude, it's tiring. You know what I mean? It's tiring. I have to do things and focus on things that serve me. Now, while I talk about it, colorism, well, I talk about it on YouTube, absolutely. But in my real life, I don't have time for this nonsense. I focus on things that serve me. I'm no longer letting words and people's whack ideas emotionally trigger me and pull me back. It's abundance mindset, think and grow rich, less frickin' go. I don't have time for it, man. I really don't. All right, colorism. Prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. Colorism within the black community has been a serious emotional, psychological battle. Okay, I see what they're talking about here now. Because the only reason I do understand that is because I'm light-skinned, right? I'm light-skinned black. And why would I say that? Why would I say that I'm light-skinned black? Because people let me know. People let me know, you know. And it's typically, it's interesting because it's not really, white people ain't been like, yo, you light-skinned black. It's always in the black community. They let you know. Like, oh, man, he ain't even black. He light-skinned. He blah, 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 you know? And I get it. Like, I get it. There's, you know, I'm sure there's stigmas. If you have dark skin, people probably stereotype or maybe, you know, profile certain things. I think we all have stereotypes and profiling within us. And it doesn't have to necessarily be racist or, you know, dealing with racism. A lot of times you start as a human, you recognize patterns. So if you were hurt by, you know, over and over, or something happened to you over and over, good or bad, you start to recognize that and associate that pattern with whatever's going on, whether it's a group of people, a type of car, you know what I'm saying? Like, a pattern recognition I have with Toyota, Honda, Lexus. I love it. I know that they're going to be reliable cars. Now, the pattern recognition I have with Range Rovers, they're horrible and undependable. And after they hit 80,000 miles, they start to break down and they're massively expensive to fix. That's the pattern recognition I have with vehicles, okay? And I'm sure you can do that with color, race, everything. Now, this is interesting because Bhad Bhabie literally got her catch me outside. How about that? You know, and it's like, that's some hood talk. That's hood jargon, right? What you would call street talk, ghetto talk, whatever you want to call it. That's what it was. That's what it was. And that's what she blew up on. And it's funny because they figured out a way to market her, right? And sell her. I mean, she made $50 million off OnlyFans, I believe, last year. $50 million. And she's speaking at Oxford. And it's just crazy because then you got this. This is wild. This is bananas. 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 We got her right here. You know what I mean? We got her right there with the they were saying what's her name? Black China. I don't even know who Black China is, if we're keeping it absolutely real. I don't know who Black China is. But to me, she looks kind of Nicki Minaj-ish. Now let's look at this. This is wild. Look at her thin ass lips, those thin mint lips right here. And I'm not dissing her because there'd be some white chicks, Latina chicks with voluptuous lips. I'm just clowning because her little ass lips right here, they're just small. Then we go over here and they're nice and puffy. You know what I mean? Now nose, I think he just did makeup. I don't think she has a nose job. But her eyes, the way she got that twisted up, you know, but, you know, even the eyes I feel like the eyes are kind of Asian-esque, like, you know? So, I don't know. But, dun, 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 you ready for Black P to get in trouble in the black community? Dun, 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 because I'm all about equality and fairness. Dun, 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 dun. And Black Pegasus drops a hammer. Okay, I get it. The black community's upset. She's like, oh, she's trying to act black. She's blackfishing. Da, 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 da. What about all of my black Afrocentric sisters that have, you know, Afro hair, but they straighten it or get wigs to look like European hair? Oh, I don't hear anyone talking.
City boy, city boy.
Is that white fishing? I mean, what would we call that? What's a good name? You guys shouted me out in the chat. What would be a good name? Black fishing is very catchy for catfishing. What would it be when the black community, you know, because we have, you know, like I got like kind of nappy hair. I got nappy hair. It's coarse. They call it coarse. I can't go like this. I can't grow my hair out and go, ha, 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 ha. Hi, Chad. Ha, ha. My blonde highlights have ran out. Ha, ha, ha. I can't do that. I got to pick it out. Whew, whew, fro. But in the black community, we have people perming their hair, straightening their hair, and buying wigs that would resemble European culture. Now, what is that? I'm just curious. What is that? Since we want to play fairness here and inclusivity. You know, America is a melting pot. Now, I could go ham on her, be like, oh, she trying to be black, da 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 da. But in reality, if she went and sat outside and got a tan, she'd have brown skin, I would think. You know, I don't know. She don't look like ginger white. You know, with ginger white where you only can get red in the sun. She probably, I mean, look at me. Right now, I'm losing my natural brownness because I live in Colorado, bro. I'm so tired of winter. But anyways, because I'm not in the sun as much, I'm not as brown as I am in summer. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I think it's interesting because this dude starts talking about colorism. And I'm like, I feel you. But why can't we just keep it a buck? Like, okay, she got big lips. Typically, us people with ethnicity, we have bigger lips. In the black community, our nostrils are a little wider. You know, black women are known for having very voluptuous bodies, very curvy and very beautiful. And people want to look like that. People want that curvy voluptuousness. And a lot of people are willing to do anything to get it, including surgeries. So I think that's flattering. Like, hey, I want to look like this woman, and this woman comes from this part of the world. That's flattering. But then when we do it, right, put on the blonde wigs, right, the pink wigs, like you see these sisters out here with the weaves and the white girls do it too. The white girls got the extensions, you know, the stripper extensions. You know, you see it, you guys. I know you see it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. How many until the clothes won't go? I know you see it. So when we go talk about the real for a second. So it's bad when Bhad Bhabie does it, but it ain't bad when a whole community, literally, it has European hair. And that's not our natural coarse hair. And then they talk about being proud, right? Like, yo, I'm proud of my ethnicity, but we ain't even proud of our natural hair type. I'm confused. There's a lot there. Now, I'm not attacking my community or the black community, I guess I should say. Yeah. I believe my community is all people. But then people get mad. Oh, wow, all lives matter. God dang, you're racist. Ah. So I don't even know what to say to people. I'm just trying to have a logical, critical thinking perspective here, okay? Especially in America, the melting pot. We got to do better, folks. We got to be able to work with each other. Now, I'm not co-signing Bhad Bhabie. I actually don't like her. But I'm keeping it real, right? Now, if she was in, like, blackface and looked like Akon, I'd be like, yo, that's sus. You know what I mean? But what she looks like there, brown, look at, damn, everyone be clowning Donald Trump like, yo, he's orange. But he's kind of brown, bro. The orange is tan. It's tan. People tan. White people put on the tan to look darker, man. You know, that shimmer, that gold. You know what it is. If she went outside and tan, she probably could get to that level. Now, I can see why people are upset. And people are also going to be jealous because it's like, you know, she acting a certain way, using a black scent, now looking black. She isn't, and exploiting that culture. Like, she raps. Like, dude, I get it. It's it is strange, right? It's strange, but the world we live in is strange. But at the same time, then you got Nicki Minaj on stage with a blonde, with a pink wig, European hair, pink European hair, all the way down to her butt. And I'm not saying that there's not parts of the world where black folks have straight hair, or dark-skinned people have straight hair. Yeah. But most of us from the Africa, you know, we have coarse hair. It is what it is, man. Look, I'll make the rules, man. I just report on them. So you guys let me know what you think. You know, am I tripping? Am I giving a Bhad Bhabie too much of a pass? I don't know, man. I just saw this story. I was like, this is wild. But, I mean, you know, what the brother did cover that as well. It's funny, right? You have these black tabloids, or like the Shade Room, which, you know, more like black people subscribe to that tabloid. And in that tabloid, they always post things to trigger their audience to get engagement. You know what I mean? They don't put the positive in there. They just put, you know, most of it's horrendous nature. Most of it's, you know, I don't even get in the Shade Room that much before. From what I've seen, it's like a black TMZ. And, you know, it's like World Star, right? Like World Star. What are we putting in there that serves us? You know, what are we doing? And when I say us, you know, I say black community. But in general, anyone who subscribes to it, you're not getting anything that serves you. You're not learning of getting your financial IQ up. You're not learning how to be self-sufficient by listening to this nonsense and letting words trigger you and other people's actions trigger you. You learn nothing. You get nothing from it. I ain't tripping on none of these MFers. I'm only tripping on my actions, the things I can control, and my familia. You know what I mean? That's just me, though. Anyways, you guys tap in the chat, in the comments. Let me know what you think of this mess. Did I miss something? Did I miss something here? Your favorite 40-year-old FUQ boy is responding to the drama on the interwebs. I don't know, man. That's how I see it. You know, some people going to get mad at me. Man, how you on their side, man? You raise that motherfucker, man. You a sellout. That's what I heard my whole life just from being light-skinned. Oh, you're the house Negro. Ha, ha, ha. You're the house nigga. You're the house nigga. I was a field nigga, so I'm better than you. I mean, just like they said with colorism. Colorism is to divide. To divide us. But beyond colorism, I mean, this is real. Like, this can happen in the black community, but it happens in all communities. And I think it's based off the premise that humans, tribalism is in our nature, you know, being comfortable and selective or being comfortable about being around people who only look like us. And I think in America, you know, this being a melting pot, it's that first experiment where you're like, wow, you know, mad different ethnicities are around each other. And how will we react, and how can we learn to live together and be as one? That's the concept of America, right? And there's other places, you know, some places in Europe have some diversity, and Canada, But for the most part, America is the most diverse country on this planet. That's just what it is. And it's unfortunate that we haven't learned to live together and become as one as the concept of America, the beautiful American flag, is supposed to represent. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know where we're going to go. It might be the fall of empire, fall of a republic, but it is what it is. I love y'all. I know that. You know what I mean? I don't care what your race is. You can be a beautiful black chocolate sister, a brown morsel, some of that white tapioca. You know what I mean? That you be some of that yellow, that little bit of yellow custard. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that red. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that tinted red. It don't matter to me, man. I got love for you, baby. You're human. The human race is what we call it. Now, people say I have an identity crisis because I'm light-skinned, I'm mixed. Oh, you're mixed, you have an identity crisis. Well, you had identity crisis. I got love for all people. That's just where it is. So, anyways, on that note, I'm out of here, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're really rocking with the vibe, make sure you hit that subscription button. Watch these videos all the way through. It helps the retention, baby. Anyways, you know what it is. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. 40. FUQ boys.
40. Oh, yeah. Peace and chicken grease, baby.